It's 1997. Summer unfurls itself over Vancouver like a freshly washed duvet. I'm 8 years old, blonde as a wheat field, and everything I know about romance I learned by watching Indiana Jones. Lesson 1, everyone will fall in love with you if you're an archaeologist. Lesson 2, especially if you can use a whip and fight the Nazis that goose-step through my dreams. My mother tells me dreams are just a byproduct of some vast cerebral filing system, like that's supposed to make Nightmare Hitler any less terrifying. My mother tells me to count sheep, not knowing that when she waits outside my door to hear me murmur 1, 2, 3, I'm actually counting the number of times I have wished for God to plop Harrison Ford down on the end of my bed with my very own Ark of the Covenant so I can melt all the Nazis and everybody else that was ever mean to me. Lesson 3, everybody just wants to feel safe. It's 2004 and the August air is flushed with fever. It's too hot to sleep, so I marathoned you the entire Indiana Jones trilogy just to watch the kissing. Deciding Harrison Ford has the world's greatest lips, I am certain no kisses will ever compare, but I find boys to practice with anyway. Tongues fumbling like steel-toed boots at a sock hop, I try to kiss them like women kiss Harrison Ford, except with braces. I end up wreaking havoc on the insides of their mouths, and despite the taste of their own blood, they let me. Lesson 4, love isn't safe. It's 2007. Summer dresses the streets of Victoria in dirty laundry. I'm almost 18. Tenacious is a bad habit. A hornet where my heart should be, because bees die after they've stung you once, and I intend to sting you till you drop. Harrison Ford had a different dame for every film and never seemed haunted by it. Never looked over his shoulder like the ghost of the last girl was tailing him, and I have learned to be ghost-proof, to leave my bodies buried. Excavation is for archaeologists, and these days I'm considering a career in heartbreak. Lesson 5, love doesn't last, love isn't once, get love while you can. It's 2013. Summer squeezes my skin so tight I dream of slipping out of it, of shedding what no longer fits, because this body no longer fits. I dream of shaking loose the bits of woman that keep me from sleeping, that make me uneasy, that feel like a costume. Ironically, the layers I begin to wear to cover up the curves I can't square away don't feel like a costume. And I wonder if Harrison Ford ever felt more at home under Indiana's hat. I wonder if sometimes the things we put on become more real than our birthday suits. I dream every night to the tune of whips cracking, sweat on my brow, grit in my teeth, Harrison Ford's biceps bursting out from my torn shirt sleeves. I burst out of sleep. I walk with a swagger as though at last I've dug up something real, as though at last this fever can break, as though at last I can look into mirrors without wanting to break them. Lesson 6, if the skin fits, wear it. Learn to love your truest self, even if your truest self feels an awful lot like Harrison Ford.